No spoiler warning today because you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, so you know what's going down. FYI, what's going down is a fat L into Sukuna's throat. This video is our full review on Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 235, and I must say it's a sad week for Sukuna fans. He couldn't beat any of the allegations. But I digress. The chapter begins and we see Gojo is healing his arm that was sliced off by Mahoraga in the previous chapter. You know, after he took out Agito. And in case you've forgotten, let me jog your memories. It looked a little something like this.
Hey yo, who that ugly ass in the back standing up there? Huh? Get your ugly ass out my face, boy. Matter of fact, you're too ugly to even exist, my nigga. Goodbye, bozo. Rest in pieces. You won't get no misses.
The chapter continues with this awesome narration saying, 2 black flashes. Gojo Satoru's voltage rises. Gojo quickly rushes Mahoraga with a black flash. Sukuna, reacting quickly, tries to land a punch, but Gojo throws him at Mahoraga. Not wasting a second, Gojo launches another black flash, but Mahoraga blocks it. That's when Gojo starts a ritual chant for what seems to be reversal red. And remember, doing these rituals before a technique boosts its effectiveness and power. The narrator immediately confirms this by explaining that every big move always has a start, and these starts are rituals. Gojo is no exception. Sukuna hearing the enchantment doesn't think much about it, but as we see, the narrator says here that Sukuna wasn't completely correct. That's when we see Gojo hit him with the and then he fires red upwards towards the sky. Sukuna immediately loses his shit and screams for Mahoraga to intercept the red technique. But in case you haven't gotten what's about to happen here, Gojo is trying to create the ultimate purple blast, because the next page says Holo Technique Purple is a clash of lapse and curse technique reversal, which pushes forth an imaginary mass, which is what we know as purple. You might be wondering, since it's blue and red that creates Holo Purple, where is blue? But remember when Gojo made Sukuna hit the Kevin Gates emote by making red move around the building? That's basically what he did here with blue after it smoked Agito. Mahoraga, detecting the residue of blue, rushes towards it in order to cancel it out, as the narrator explains. With Gojo not too far behind, he gets ahead of Mahoraga and gives Mahoraga a really mean punch, pushing him backwards. The narrator pointed out something interesting here. The gravity from blue should have been able to draw Mahoraga closer, but because he adapted to it, he had no such effect. So basically, the adaptation fired back in this scenario. Hey, I just quickly want to remind you to like and sub, because we really appreciate every single one of you who does it. It really makes us want to put out better videos, and the best part is it's completely free, so do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really does mean a lot to us. Anyways, back to the video. Sukuna quickly rushes out of the shadows and tries to use the piercing water technique to make red explode, and he even goes as far as taunting Gojo, but he spoke a little bit too soon because Gojo enhances blue by saying these few words: bitch ass nigga, and then his piercing water flops like Manchester United.
I beg your pardon?
Gojo finishes his chant as blue and red collide. Yuta, understanding what's about to happen, apologizes for trying to enter the battlefield earlier in efforts to prove he is not a bitch. As a bright light illuminates the scene, Gojo turns into Oppenheimer and he says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of frauds." And we see the fattest explosion in Jujutsu Kaisen. An all-out attack that proved once and for all Satoru is a nuclear physicist, and he is clear of Sukuna completely. We also see the wheel get destroyed, and now I want everyone watching this video to stand up. Stand up right now. I don't care if you're a leftist, I don't care if you're a rightist, I don't care if you hate jollof rice or you actually like God of High School. Just get your ass up and put your hands together for Gojo, cause he has done it yet again. Gojo has proven Sukuna is the 1,000-year-old fraud. My nigga, how do you bottle a fucking 3v1? How do you get packed up with so much advantage in your hands? The last time I saw bottling on this level was when Arsenal lost the Premier League in fantastic fashion. And Gege is just a fucking poet, man. If you guys remember, he started his fight with Holo Purple Technique when he fired it at Sukuna, and he has just ended it with Holo Purple Technique Pro Max. And now everyone is expecting Gojo to somehow be taken out of the story, because it does make some sense. But in the end, Gege can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's obviously the undisputed goods. Anyways, enough glazing. The chapter ends with an explanation of the attack, where Gojo basically says, a limitless purple without any aim, making it hit me too, but there's a difference in damage, and that's alright since it's my cursed energy. Basically what he's saying here is, because it's his cursed energy, he did not take as much damage as Sukuna did. Kusukabe then says Gojo has his reverse curse technique from the black flashes. while Sukuna has slow healing, no Mahoraga, no domain arm, and worst of all, no bitches since he killed Yorozu, the only woman who loved him. The chapter ends and Gojo won the battle of the strongest. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.